Alright guys, before this video starts, if you guys just have 5 seconds to spare, go down below the video and hit that subscribe button, because it really helps out the channel, and sometimes YouTube unsubscribes you, and while you're down there, you might as well hit that bell to never miss any other videos I upload on my channel. So with that being said, enjoy the video. Alright guys, we are playing Minecraft 1.17 Snapshot 20W46A, I believe it's what it's called. And we are going to be talking about everything to do with copper. Now, today, we're going to be talking about copper and the things that you could craft copper with. Pretty much anything to do with copper, we're going to be talking about today. So, basically, to start off the video, you're obviously gonna need some copper ore, and you could find copper ore in the levels that you can find iron at. So, okay, give me 1 second. Okay, so now that we have done that peacefully, totally, yep, okay, so yeah, we can find copper in any levels that you can find iron. It basically spawns in like iron. It basically is iron. So you can find it at the same levels. You can find it like in the same amount of like blocks or whatever. So like iron sometimes it spawns in 8 or whatever. I think copper is pretty much about the same. So once you finally find your copper ore, you want to dig it up. I'm pretty sure it's with an iron pickaxe. It used to be a stone pick, but I'm pretty sure they changed it to an iron pick. So once you have your copper dug up, you could go ahead and place it into a furnace and with any type of fuel, and that will smelt it into a freshly cut copper ore, or not copper ore, copper ingot. So once we have that, we can craft many different things. The first thing we're going to be talking about is the copper block. Now, you can craft these with 4 copper ingots. So if we go ahead and take all this copper, if we put it in a square pattern just like this, it could be anywhere around the table. It does not matter at all. And then you'll get your copper block. So you can also turn this copper block. If you go ahead and put it in there, you can get your copper ingots back, and you can also do it this way. But in survival, you can also go ahead and do it in your survival inventory crafting table. That will work as well. So then we have that, and then next up we have our cut copper, which basically takes 4 copper blocks, and you put it in the crafting table or your survival inventory crafting table, and you will also get cut copper. So basically, this is equivalent to about the same as a copper block. So if you noticed before, it takes 4 copper ingots or whatever to get one of these copper blocks, but 4 copper blocks will equal 4 cut copper. So it's basically kind of the same thing, if you get what I'm saying. So finally, that's that. And what you could do with cut copper is make cut copper slabs and cut copper stairs, which are used to basically do what a normal thing would do. So first of all, you can make your stairs. These things you obviously need a crafting table, but because it's 3 blocks or whatever. So those will give you the stairs, and these will give you the slabs. Now, with the stairs and the slabs, and as well as the copper blocks and the cut copper, they will also be turned into the weathered copper, which looks like this. This is stage 1, or as you craft it, it would look like this. This is the second stage of the weathering, which is, I think it's lightly weathered copper block. And then we have the third stage, and then the final stage where it's all green and looks disgusting, unless you're making something out of green. But so those will be weathered. But let's say you want to build something that has all perfectly good copper, and you want to build them and maybe make a roof out of it or something. You can always do the thing I'm about to show you. So if you want it to be stuck on a stage, basically all you do is take the block of copper or cut copper or the stairs or the slabs, and you basically just add a honeycomb to it. This makes it into a wax block, and it will stay that whatever the block is. So as you can see here, this is a lightly weathered copper block, and if I add a honeycomb, it will stay like this forever, which is this block, it won't go to the 3rd or 4th stage. So if we go ahead and take all this stuff into our inventory, we can go ahead, put that in there, add that. This will give us a waxed copper. I cannot speak today. And then if we add a lightly weathered copper block, this will give us a waxed one, and then obviously the same thing with the waxed cut copper. Now these will, the same thing with cut copper. The cut copper is in the same form as this, stage 1, 2, 3, and 4. Same thing with the slabs and the stairs. Now you can make waxed copper in the 1st form, the 2nd form, and the 3rd form. You might think the 4th form, but no, because if you have the 4th form, right, there's not a 5th stage that this can move on to, so it's just gonna stay like this forever and forever. So because if you leave this forever, obviously it's gonna stage over time, and it's eventually just gonna stay at this or whatever. So you cannot wax the 4th one, because first of all, it doesn't make any sense, because why would you wax it? Because there's no stage after it, so you can't really preserve this and make it not go older, because you can't make it go older, if you know what I'm saying. So that's not really an option or whatever, which is smart, because I mean there's no stage after it, so there's no reason for it to happen. So that is going to be that. And when this is weathering, if from it to get from blah 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 from this copper block to get to this copper block, it takes 1 stage, and that takes 50 to 82 Minecraft days. You have to be in a loaded chunk, obviously. So if I go like way over here, and like if I go like 1,000 blocks that way, obviously this won't be a loaded chunk, this area, so it's not gonna load, and these will stay whatever, it's the same. But right now it's in my loaded chunks, so I'm here, and it's gonna obviously oxidize. That's basically what it's called, oxidizing from stage 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's oxidizing. And yes, you might be thinking, oh well Joe, I can go ahead and take a copper block and I can just put it in a stone cutter and make stairs and slabs. You can't. I don't know if Minecraft is gonna add that yet, or if they're just planning on not to. You can't right now, as of 20W46A snapshot of Minecraft, so that's not a possibility as of right now. I don't know if they're gonna change it or what. But moving on to the next thing, the lightning rod. To craft this, you're gonna need 3 copper ingots. You're going to need a crafting table. Just place them straight down the middle, or straight down the left side, or straight down the right side. You cannot do horizontal, because that makes nothing, so make sure you just have them vertical. Grab your trusty old lightning rod, and you're able to put these actually upside down, sideways, and normally. You do not have to put these on a copper block. They will work on any other block like this. They even work on leaves, which is kind of strange, but considering you can't put ladders on leaves, I don't think. But basically you could put them any way you'd like. You could have it like this, as if you were making, like, I don't know, some type of drill or something. I don't know. But that's that. And a lightning rod helps if you have like a big wooden house or something, or anything that's burnable, maybe like a wool house. I don't know why you would have a wool house, but if you do, then you're gonna want to have a bunch of these around your base, because once you place down a lightning rod, 32 blocks this way, this way, this way, and this way, any lightning rod that happens in that vicinity will actually attract to this single block right here. So it doesn't matter which way, it just has to be 32 blocks in each direction. So basically that's that, and it's really helpful. I think it was like a 16 block radius, so I'm really happy they made it into a larger distance, because I mean, in real life these things do work pretty well, and it's just a good feature to have to Minecraft. Also, if a lightning bolt actually hits one of these, it will give off a redstone signal of 15, which is the max redstone signal. So right here I have a redstone signal that actually, if a lightning bolt hits this, it will actually set this lantern, and it will make it go, like, it'll turn on. So The way we could prove that is by doing this. I'm just going to quickly grab a lightning rod, and then we are going to grab a lever. Now, a lever also gives off a redstone signal of 15, so if you go to place that on the ground and hit it, it lights it up. Turn it off, obviously it shuts off. So, if we go ahead, and I'm actually going to change it to a thunderstorm and probably just do a time lapse of having lightning hit it, strike this, and seeing it if this actually turns on. Now, before we do that, I just want to say you actually can activate, or not activate, but you're able to throw a channeling trident, which is a trident that gives off, basically, when you throw it and it lands on the ground, it would show a lightning bolt striking down. You probably have heard of it before in Minecraft. So, once we have a channeling trident, and we go ahead and set it to a thunderstorm, okay, so now we have a thunderstorm happening. So if we can actually get one on camera here, that would be pretty helpful. But basically, if we throw this trident at it, it'll be like, oh, okay, it'll light up the lamp. It doesn't. So I quickly removed those, and there shouldn't be any more around the area. But if I hit a trident, oh, you see that? Okay, okay, I'm gonna not hold this because just watch. So quickly, I'm gonna quickly say this. A trident, yeah, when I throw one at it, see, it does not light up the thing. They purposely made that so you can't just make redstone signals powerful with a channeling trident. So that will not give off a redstone signal. Just like that, if you were paying attention, lightning strikes, bam, there, and lights it up for a quick millisecond. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's just wait here and put it in slow motion if we can. Bam, just like that. It gives off a redstone signal and it quickly powers the light source. Now, I'm just going to quickly make this not thunder. So I'm just going to quickly set the weather to clear real quick. Okay, so that's the weather to clear, and that's basically it. So that was that. It was pretty cool how lightning strikes it, and it actually works pretty good. I'm glad they added that item into Minecraft. Now, for the final thing that you probably all been waiting for, the Spyglass. The people on Bedrock Edition and pretty much every other version other than Java Edition, which is the one I'm on right now, you're going to be happy because this is a Spyglass. When I go ahead and right-click, it's basically like Optifine. Now, I don't have Optifine installed on this snapshot right now, but it's pretty cool. So I'm gonna get to the crafting recipe, and then I'll talk about it in a little bit. But this is, you need 2 copper ingots and an amethyst shard. I don't know if I'm going to be talking about the amethyst shard in another video. I honestly don't know. But same thing with the lightning rod. You can put this anywhere in. You can put this anywhere in the crafting table, and you will get a spyglass. So okay, let's start talking about it. So when I go ahead and right click, or the same button you use to place down blocks, you basically just use that button and you could zoom in, you can move around, you can walk. You do go a little bit slow when you're walking because, I mean, you got a telescope next to your eye, and I don't think you want it in your eye, so that's that. And you might see the black rings, or not the black rings, but the black outline, and then the bronze, or not the bronze, the copper the copper bar around the outside, and then there's the glass. If you want to get rid of all that, just hit F1, which is basically the hide HUD or hide HUD. That's basically just to get rid of it, and then it's basically like Optifine. It has a cool like quickly zoom in feature, which is better than Optifine, I think, but Optifine does make your game run better. But I think it's personally I think it's a great function and add-on to the game, or not add-on, it's a feature, but I really do like it, and it makes a little sound if you pay attention. I personally love it, and maybe I don't think I'll be using this too often in my Let's Play, but I think it's a good thing or good feature to have for other people that don't play on Java Edition. Also, just an Easter egg for this video, or not really a literal Easter egg, but like a hint, or something that's strange that I noticed while making this video was, look, weathered copper block. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, the K at the end of the word, or whatever you want to call it, like it says weathered copper block, and then the K is just like extreme, like it's just so weird. So it's kind of weird, but just a neat little thing to add to Minecraft. They probably were just typing it out and accidentally shifted and then hit K, accidentally made it caps. But that's just a weird little Easter egg into this weird snapshot. They're probably gonna change it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it with everything about copper in Minecraft 1.17. I actually forgot one thing, but if you're in F5 mode or the third person mode, it actually makes a weird little like animation or whatever. Also in this view you could kind of see your arm go up. I think that's pretty cool. I think it's just a neat little addition to the game. Anyways, I'm pretty sure that's it for Minecraft 1.17 and everything about the copper and stuff. So if I missed anything, please let me know by telling me down in the comments, or if I messed up anything, or if I told something that was like incorrect. But if you did enjoy the video, make sure to smash that like button, and like I said in the beginning of the video, just press that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel, and it's completely free, and sometimes YouTube unsubscribes you from my channel. We're getting closer to 1,000 subscribers, and that's when I'll start streaming. So use I believe the first link in the description. It's twitch.tv/joemcpad56 if you want to follow me on Twitch. I'll be streaming there when I hit 1,000 subscribers on here, so you might as well want to subscribe, and also hit that bell to never miss any other videos I upload on my channel, because if you want more of these videos, you're definitely going to want to hit it so you never miss out. But that's going to be it for the Minecraft 1.17 and everything about copper, and until next time, thanks for watching.